In this video, I'm going to share a simple yet powerful personal growth tip that can help you evolve so much faster, and actually not understanding it could be the biggest thing holding you back right now. Alright, you amazing human. My name is Ben Hart, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a key thing to understand that will support your evolution, your personal growth, expanding your understanding of who you are and the world you live in. So if you dig the content I'm about to share, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And if there's anybody out there in the world that you think would benefit from this video, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment to help them find it. All right, let's dive in. So when most of us think about the world, we tend to think about it as the things that I know and the things that I know that I don't know. So for example, I know how to shoot this video and put it up on YouTube, and I know that I don't know molecular biology, and tend to move through the world kind of with these two camps, distinguishing the world as, okay, I know all these things, and here are all the things that I know I don't know. And in, those of us who are trying to grow, to evolve, to continue to learn, what we tend to do is look over into the bucket of the things that I know I don't know, and how can I go over there and learn them? So whether it's, you want to learn a new skill, or you want to learn something about history, or you want to learn something about psychology or spirituality or personal growth, or whatever the case may be, you have an understanding that you don't know something, and then you try to move it into the bucket of, I know it. Well, what's so important to understand is, one, that's great to do. Continue to do that for sure. Continue to learn the things that you would like to know that you know you don't know. But it's really important for us all to understand that there is a huge swath of reality that we don't even know exists. Like, there's the bucket of, I know I don't know this, but then there's an even bigger bucket of, I don't know that I don't know this. So just check out this chart for a second. Like, there's a section there of what you know, section there of what you know that you don't know, but there's so much more that's you don't know that you don't know it. And so the invitation is, one, just recognizing this reality. Recognizing that right now, there is so much about reality, about yourself, about the world, about history, about et cetera, that you don't even know you don't know. And just becoming comfortable with that fact is a huge step forward into allowing yourself to evolve and grow more quickly. Because as you open up to the fact that there's so much you don't know, you begin to become more permeable to allowing yourself to discover it. It's almost like, we have these blind spots in life. And a blind spot necessarily is like it's unconscious. You can't see it. And by just acknowledging that there's blind spots, suddenly them being pointed out to you, them arising into your consciousness, them somehow just you stumbling across a blind spot, it becomes more possible for you to recognize it as a blind spot and to integrate it, because you're open to the possibility of it. You're open to the reality of it. So as you begin to relax into, okay, there's a ton that I don't even know I don't know, you begin to just, like, the universe begins to work on your team to help you see it, to help you understand it, to help you open to it. And then the place where we can step into action is to go toward the places we don't know. We know we don't know them, and allow the possibility of them opening up into not like the deeper realms of not knowing what we didn't know. So what I mean by that is, take for example, this moment in time. Right now, I'm shooting this video. It's the time of George Floyd being killed by the police in Minnesota. It's a time of Black Lives Matter, tons of protests around racial justice. Anti-racism is a big conversation right now. And it's just, in the midst of all of this, one thing that I've been really taking on is recognizing, okay, there is a ton that I know I don't know about the civil rights movement, about the history of this country, about black oppression, about state-sponsored violence, et cetera. And as I've moved into, certainly I was educated and have an understanding to a certain degree, but there's a sense of I don't know the full history, and I want to move toward it. And so what I did is, like, okay, I know these things, and there's these things that I am clear that I don't know. I know that I don't know them. So whether that's like detailed history of the civil rights movement, or understanding the Black Panther movement more, whatever the case may be, as I move toward those things, what I'm recognizing is there's whole swaths of things about history and about the current reality that I did not know that I didn't know. So, just an example for myself, it's like I never knew about the Tulsa Race Massacre. I never knew about J. Edgar Hoover's counterintelligence program. I never knew about the assassination of Fred Hampton. And if any of those aren't familiar to you, I'll put links to them down below, because I highly recommend just having an understanding of those and much more. I'm certainly in the beginning of discovering how much I don't know, but it really opened me up to how much I don't know and never even realized about state-sponsored violence or state-supported violence in this country, in the civil rights movement, toward black people, toward people of color, and toward many other groups. And so that's just a small example. It's a timely example based on when this video is being shot. But the point of it, with this overarching message of this video, is, as you move toward the things that you don't know, and you stay open to that there may be blind spots, there may be things that you have no understanding of not even knowing, you begin to touch those. You begin to see kind of the glass walls of your understanding of reality. You bump up against them, and then you can choose to open the door and walk through into new realms and new areas. So what I want to say in this is, like, it's an uncomfortable place to be, to really drop into this, of recognizing there's so much you don't even know you don't know. But at the same time, the invitation is actually to recognize the freaking magic of it. Like, how cool is it that you live in a reality where there is so much yet for you to discover? Where, like, the perspectives you have on yourself, the perspectives you have on the world are actually, there's ripe opportunities for them to be completely turned on their head. For you to discover whole new realms of life, of yourself, of how, this existence works that you may have never even considered before. So, there's what you know. There's what you don't know, and there's a whole lot more that you have no idea, you don't even know it. And I invite you to become comfortable with that. I invite you to open to that, and as you do, you'll learn more, you'll discover more, you'll explore more, you'll be more cognitively flexible, you'll be more emotionally flexible as new information and new things come into your field, and your evolution, your personal growth, and I believe your joy, delight, happiness, and awe with what's actually going on will just grow and grow and grow. If you dig this content from today, please hit the subscribe button below. And again, if there's anybody out there in the world that you think would benefit from thinking about this, please hit the like button, leave a comment. It'll help them find it. All right, if there's one thing you hear from this video today, let it just be that I am letting you know that you're freaking amazing. Much love. Bye for now.